You've felt it before. You walk into a room and within seconds, you just know where you stand. No one says anything, but you can feel it. Who's confident? Who's unsure? Who people are paying attention to? Who's being tolerated? Here's the part most men don't say out loud. The moment you enter a room, other men instinctively rank you. Not because they're evil, not because they're obsessed with dominance. It's automatic. We size each other up. And the crazy part? You do it too. You notice posture, you notice tone of voice, you notice who looks comfortable and who looks like they're trying too hard. This isn't about money, it's not about followers, it's not even about who talks the most. It comes down to two things: competence and backbone. When another man looks at you, his brain is asking, if something goes wrong, is this guy useful? And if I challenge him, does he stay calm? That's it. That's the respect test. And most guys fail it in subtle ways. They rush their words when they speak. They laugh a little too quickly. They soften their opinions the second someone disagrees. They over-explain to make sure no one misunderstands them. None of that makes you a bad person, but it does signal something. It signals that you're looking for approval. And approval seeking drops your status immediately. Think about the men you naturally respect. They're not loud. They're not trying to dominate the room. They're just steady. They don't rush to fill silence. If someone disagrees with them, they don't get defensive. They don't get louder. They don't turn it into a joke. They'll just say, I see it differently, and leave it there. That emotional control is powerful, because what men are really ranking isn't your style. They're ranking your nervous system. Who stays composed under pressure? Who stays clear when there's tension? The man who can control himself feels dangerous in a good way. Stable, reliable, hard to move. Now here's where it gets deeper. You can fake confident body language for a few minutes. You can stand up straight, slow your voice down, hold eye contact. But you can't fake backbone. Backbone shows up when there's social risk, when you disagree with the group, when someone tests you, when it would be easier to laugh along, stay quiet, or adjust your opinion. That's when the real hierarchy gets decided. A man with backbone has lines, not loud opinions, lines. He doesn't betray his standards just to stay comfortable. He doesn't switch personalities depending on who's watching. And when other men sense that, they adjust around him. Not because he demanded respect, but because he feels solid, and solidity is rare. If you're constantly being talked over, overlooked, or subtly dismissed, I'm not saying it's all your fault, but I am saying you're signaling something. Maybe you avoid tension. Maybe you try to be the funny one so no one feels threatened. Maybe you haven't built enough real-world competence to feel grounded yet. Because here's the truth. Confidence without competence collapses the second it's tested, and men can feel that instantly. So the goal isn't to act dominant. That's exhausting. The goal is to become unshakable. Build actual skills. Get physically stronger. Handle your finances. Develop opinions you've actually thought through. Learn to sit in silence without panicking. When you walk into a room, stop asking, "Do they like me?" Start asking, "Am I grounded right now?" Slow your pace. Slow your speech. Control your breathing. Speak less. And when you do speak, mean what you say. Because in every room, there's an invisible test happening, not of charisma, not of style, but of stability. Men instinctively rank each other. You can't stop that, but you can decide what they detect. When pressure enters the room, do you tense up or do you get clearer? Build the kind of nervous system and backbone that doesn't bend under tension, and you won't have to chase respect. It will quietly settle around you. That's the game, and every room is playing it.